Hi guys, my name is Jisse and I'm a student at the University of Amsterdam, and today me and my crew are going to show you a nice trick to earn some money. So, say you're at a bar. You ask a random person to join your experiment. You know it's a trick, they know them of course. So the idea is you put 10 euros at the bar, right there. You ask the person to put their hand a little bit above your bill, right there. Then I put my hand here. The only thing they have to do is grab the money faster than I do, so they can get the money. The only rule is they can move their hand as soon as I move my hand. So you ask the person, you think you can win this money? Of course they say yes, so ask them to put their money as well there. Now you just wait, you look at the person and then see what happens. You always win. There is a nice explanation for this, you will get that later, but first let's see how the people reacted in the bar. Thank you to join our experiment. First, what's your name?
Julie.
Julie. Okay, Julie, I want to do this experiment with you. I'm going to ask you to put your hand around this place. Yeah, you can do it. Now I'm going to put my hand here. Now, the thing is, you of course want to grab the money because they have the money. But I want to grab the money first because it's my money. I don't want to lose the money. The only rule is you can only move your hand as soon as I move my hand. Okay? You get it?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's see what happens.
Oh! How did you do that?
That was really close. Ready?
Okay, can you do it again?
You can do it again. Okay, so now you know how the trick goes and how it's possible that you can actually win this money. But we did this trick in a quiet environment. In a bar, there are many distractors, people are talking, glass is full, so it's not just this quiet. So now let's try the same experiment, but then with a little more distractors. You can put your hand again on the same height you just were, and I put my hand here.
But whilst you're doing so, I'm gonna have a little chat with you.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Okay. So
yes,
anything you have to talk with is my hand.
Yeah, so you
Can I
focus
look
on
at your
this
hand?
hand. Yeah, you can look if you want. But I'm also talking to you, so I don't know if you mind, but you should focus.
That's so difficult.
So keep looking at this hand, right? Don't get distracted by my voice, keep focusing. Too bad, too bad. Didn't make it still. It's really hard. Nobody can get it though. Okay, so Jimmy, you keep focusing on that hand, right? Don't get your attention off it. Ah, too bad.
I think it's even faster now.
Yeah?
It doesn't work.
I was talking to you, you were like, I'm not listening, I'm not
I didn't
listening.
realise you were there, mate. No, I think that was probably quicker than the last.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome at Brain Class 101 with Dr. Toebosch. Jisse already showed you guys how to make some easy money in a bar. However, how did it work? How did Jisse always manage to be faster than you guys? Well, I'm gonna explain you in a bit. But first, let's have a closer look and a slower look at what really happened. Okay guys, so let's have a closer look at this video. At the left side you see Jisse's hand, I think about 3 times as high as our second participant. And what we're going to do, we play the video in slow-mo. There we go. And as you see, Jisse's hand is already on the bail when our participant starts moving. Where is this about 200-300 millisecond delay coming from? Well, I will explain you guys now. Hi guys, welcome back in class, and right now I'm going to show you in 3 steps why Jisse is always faster than you guys. So, step 1 will be that we go from a visual stimulus, which will actually be Jisse's hand moving, to the occipital cortex, which is the part in the hind of our brain, which is meant to process all our visual stimuli. Second step, we need to go from the occipital cortex onto the motor cortex, which is over here. And step 3 will be that we go from the motor cortex through our spinal cord into our hand, igniting the movement. Okay? So, let's have a closer look at how we go from a visual stimuli to our occipital cortex. Over here is the visual field, will actually be Jisse's hand. There you got your eyes, here's the optic chiasm, and here's the visual cortex. So what does happen? You're waiting until you see the visual stimuli change. At that moment, it goes through your brain to the optic chiasm, in which the right left of your visual field and the left side of your visual field will be split. Then we send it back all to the hind of our brain into the visual cortex, where the rest of the visual stimuli will be processed. When we have the visual stimuli processed, then we're actually at this part of our brain. And we need to go from this visual percept into motor action, which is done in M1, the primary motor cortex. So what your brain does is it sends it from the back side of your brain up to the front into the motor cortex, in which the actual movement will be ignited. However, you don't use your brain, you use your arm. So we have the last step, which will be from motor cortex to your arm. And well, how does it actually work? This part of your brain will be M1, in which you've got neurons that will send it into your spinal cord, which is at the back, and then send it to your arm, actually igniting the movement into action. Now, how does all of this explain that Jisse is always faster than you guys? Well, it has to depend on these steps. Jisse doesn't have to look at your hand, but he can decide himself. So Jisse already finished step 1 and step 2 before you guys could begin. And this is why we see Jisse does step number 3, and you need to do 1 and 2 at this time. So this is the reason why Jisse's hand is on the money if you are starting your movement. Thank you for watching Brain Class 101 with Dr. Toebosch.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something, how it works, how you can do it yourself. Now I'm gonna make some money at the bar. Bye bye.
Well, it is because Jisse doesn't have to do step 1 and 2, which are actually really long. Fuck, I lost it.
Okay, that's fine.